Hello y'all, welcome back to the channel. So today is going to be a comparison video to this beauty that I have on today, and she is really cute. She is a cute bob, very popular style. This is River by the Alexander Couture collection by Rene of Paris. And the color is Caramel Swirl. And she is a tried and true favorite by many in the wig world. Very simple style, very classic, very cute bob, straight style. I did purchase her, like I said, a while back. And I like kind of doing these videos because when you find a style you like, you get it again. And it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. This one I feel is a good thing because it's the same wig, but I feel it's like different or more improved. I don't know. Just putting this on, it did seem like it was a little bigger. The cap size was a little bigger compared to the other one I have. Both of these are average cap sizes. Same style. Stick around to the end of the video and you can see the out of the box and what this looks like, and the cap as well. This has a mono part here off to the left, and that is okay for me. I feel it is a little denser here than what I remember it being, so I might do some plucking of that. But it does kind of flop in your face too. So you will need to figure out how you're going to do that. I am going to get out the original River that I have so you can see what I've done to that. I can't really remember all that I've done to that. I know that I probably maybe cut in some like wispy bangs here. I thought I even had to thin it out a bit. And that is one thing I did notice too, that this feels a lot lighter in density, which is a lot nicer. That's one thing I noticed right away when I put this on, that it was like, wow, I don't remember that other one being as light as this one. So maybe that is an improvement that took place. But I'm going to get some water out here and try to start directing some of these bangs. So I just have some standard water here. I'm going to start like I said in another video, I'm going to start trying to maneuver these fibers to the front and then like go from there as far as how I want to style them. I usually do style my hair this way. Actually, it's the other. Yeah, it's this way. So I do tend to style my hair like this anyway, so that's good. So we're going to just try to get these fibers moving and get them to wake up a bit here. And I just tend to do this a lot of times with water, at least initially. After that, I might put in some wig wax or something a little bit more with more hold once I decide on how I want to wear this. But already I can tell that this is a lot lighter than the other one I have. Another thing you can do too is rub your hands together and kind of start directing this away from the face. Now here's the lace. I will say that it looks pretty decent. Depending on how you want to wear this, you might want to pluck that just a bit to thin it out and to make it a little bit more believable. And when you do this and when you start trying to form the contour, it might take a little bit to do that because the environment just needs to get into the fibers. They need to be woken up a bit. And yeah, has ear tabs with metal stays in there. So I'm going to go and get my other river and I will show you the comparison to that. Okay, so I did start to kind of redirect these fibers and get some more contour going with a hot air brush. So I just sprayed it with water and started just, putting the hot air onto this to get these fibers lifted and directed away from the face. So I did also get out my original river. So I feel that the colors are pretty similar. These fibers are also heat resistant on a very low heat setting. I do remember that because on this original one, I did try to put like a little bit of wave and curl into it. And on a low setting, it really doesn't do much. I think I also tried to like flip up the ends here to see what that would look like. But basically, I do remember that this is very similar to a shorter Rachel from Friends hairstyle because it has these forward sweeping pieces. As you wear it, because it rests right here on your shoulders, these fibers do end up kind of curling up a bit, which I love. I totally love it. So I do feel it's like a shorter Rachel style. If it was slightly longer, like maybe Hannah length, it would be more of a Rachel style. But she's cute. I do feel the colors are pretty similar, but I feel this one, and this is Caramel Swirl too, has a more red hue to it, like a more auburn hue to it. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I will go outside and take pictures of this as well to show you what this looks like outside in some natural lighting. But let me go ahead and take the new one off and I will put on the old one so you can see what that one looks like. Okay, here is the original river. It actually does look very similar. Now, even when I put this one up to it, it does have like more of an auburn color to it. But this is what I've done to this one. I did like cut in more of a bang here, thin this out a bit. I think I actually did pluck the hairline a bit. And then it looks like I even like ended up cutting some more lace off of it because it doesn't look like the lace was cut in the original way that it comes. Like, your lace is pretty much straight and uniform, where mine was like kind of jagged. So I don't know if I plucked some and then I ended up cutting some of the lace off. But I do like this one too, although the fibers do feel thicker. And again, I don't know if I put in maybe some wig wax to start to be able to manipulate the fibers better, to give it some more hold. But I do like this one too. The new one, I don't know what I'm going to do with this one yet. Like if I'm going to put in bangs to that one, I might do them in a different way. But I do like how this part looks better now. Like this is a wig basically that I think is one of the ones that gets better looking as you play with it. As more of the environment gets in it, and you start making it the kind of wig that you want, it gets better. Unless you like a straight bob, very simple style, this is one that I feel that you're going to have to manipulate and to make it your own before you're going to like it. At least that's how it was for me. So here is the mono part. The hairline and the lace looks really good. Again, I feel it is kind of dense up in there. So I probably will pluck a little bit of that. I might even pluck some in the parting here. I would assume that I did that on this original one as well. But it has felt ear tabs, Velcro adjusters right there, and kind of an extended nape, but not really. Because I have worn so many wigs with the combs in the back and on the sides, these feel like they slide around a lot now. So I might sew in a comb in the back here and on the sides just to give it some more security for me. But yeah, so that is about it, y'all. This is a really cute style. Very simple, very classic. Can't go wrong with it. I think it looks really natural. I do think you can do a lot with it depending on how you like to wear your own hair. Like I said, I feel like I did thin this out a bit. But this one, I mean, unless I put this on and I feel that same way, it doesn't feel as thick for some reason. And so I don't know if I'm going to have to really thin this one out. It's very interesting once you get it, when you compare one style that you purchased at one time versus when you buy them again. I have found that a lot of times the wig has changed. Either the color is slightly different, the density is slightly different. Sometimes even the wig caps are different sizes. One feels smaller, one feels larger. It just is kind of luck of the draw. You know, these things are made in mass, and, you know, I think different lot numbers might give you a different, you know, result. But anyway, this is a cute wig. Stick around to the end to see the out of the box. And yeah, some other pictures of what this looks like outside in some natural lighting. And I will attach the video here of the original river that I reviewed a while back. So take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.